morning, Canadian Yarn Heart. My name's Alyssa, and today I'm going to be making a scarf with this really nice Lions brand woolies. It is a number 6 super weight. It recommends a 9mm hook and needle, and I decided it is also 80% acrylic and 20% wool. I didn't like the 9mm, so I'm going to try a 10. I just got this today. It is $8 at Walmart. This is the City Lights. We're going to make a scarf with it using the marshmallow stitch. I'm going to move you over to the overhead camera. I am using these hooks, so the number 10, it is a Susan Bate crystalline. I do not know if you can get them online. I can't exactly remember where I got them, so I will look at that up and see. I'm going to put you on hold for just a sec, and I'm going to move you over to the overhead cam. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to cast on 17 last time. I don't think I want to do quite that many. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. There we go. That's much looser. All right, so now we're going to go down the hook. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 from the chain, double crochet. So 1. Now in the same loop, you're going to do a second double crochet. So that's 2 double crochet and your chain post. Now you're going to skip 2 and do a single crochet here. This stitch is a really good stitch for beginners. Now you're going to do a double crochet, same stitch, and another double crochet. This is a really good yarn and a really good stitch for beginners. I always suggest a larger yarn. A larger yarn gives you a little more confidence. The thinner yarns, not. They are very frustrating, or they can be. The one project that I'm working on currently is a very thin project, thin yarn, very, very thin, number 1, and every time you move the ball, it produces a knot, and you spend time fixing that knot. So there are pros and cons. I do suggest a larger yarn if you're still new. Now we are going to single crochet in this last one. Then you're going to double crochet 1, 2. You're going to put a double crochet in this loop, in this hole. Second double crochet here. And then it's really, really simple. You just go into these empty holes. So single crochet, double crochet, double crochet 2. Now this scarf you're going to want to do probably about 34 inches. The best way to test a scarf as you're working it, put it around your neck and see how light you like the length. 34 inches, I'll put it right about your waist, which is where you want it. So if you want to wrap it around your neck, that way you have a little bit of length to work with. This yarn is a wonderful, thick, bulky yarn. This stitch is a great beginner stitch for that because a thick, bulky yarn will always help you. It's very forgiving. It's hides. That's pretty much the stitch. So we're going to just keep going. This is a very quick growing yarn, so you will see progress very quickly because it is so thick, or such a large yarn. I do hope to earn your like and subscription today. I would love to hear any comments, questions, future projects you have in mind, anything like that. By all means, leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to keep working on this. I will show you what I've done at the end. I probably won't do a fringe because I don't have more than 2 balls, and I would like to try and do a knitted hat if I have some leftovers, so I can show you the difference between knitting and crochet with a new yarn. I'd also like to be able to wash it, so if I can only have a little bit, maybe I'll make a coaster or a pot holder with whatever I have left over. I'll show you what they both look like, and then I will do an update after I've washed the pot holder or whatever I make with the knitting. So that's pretty much the stitch. It grows really quickly. It's a great yarn for thick, or a stitch for thick yarn. I've done it with blankets. Blankets are a wonderful stitch with this. It's great. It's a nice stitch to use with the blanket yarn. I didn't want to do that because I've already done pot holders with the blanket yarn. So I did want to do a new yarn, which I did get today. So just going to keep trucking along on this, and I hope to see you when I come back. So just a quick update. I did change. I mean, if you did 15 stitches, or I think 17 or 15, and you did the full scarf, that would be good. I put it on. I didn't like it as much so I went back, frogged it all, and I decided to do, I think it was 13 stitches, so that gave you a 10 cross, so you only have 10 stitches going up. This is a much more the way I like a scarf, the thickness, the length, the width, all that. So I'm just going to keep going, and I just wanted to say that I had changed it a little bit. It's no different than I just took a few stitches off, that's all. But this way it is a little bit bigger, or a little bit thinner, but it will give me the same length, same stitch. It will still be really, really warm. And if I want to double up, hello, I will just, I will just double up, and it'll still be thick. So I'm going to keep trucking along, and when I come back, I'll show you the finished product. So I did not do as much as I thought I was going to do. I've only done, let me get a tape measure going. There it is. So it's about 33 inches, not quite 34. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chain 1, 2, I'm going to go right to there. 1, 2, right in there, and 1, 2, and right in there. And that is how I'm going to finish it off. I am going to snip that, burn in the ends, and then I'm just going to whip up that quick hat. I'm going to show you the difference between the two, and I will be done for the day. So I'm just going to darn that in. Down there. Trim that. Come back to this end. So this one is not as long as when I did the other scarf. The other scarf does probably go longer than 34 inches, or it's got more stretch, which this one doesn't have a lot of stretch because it's so thick, but that's all right. I have the feeling any longer and it's just going to start to weigh heavier. So I think this one will be really nice in winter to wrap around your neck, and it'll be right in between your neck and the coat, making a very nice scarf. So there's that. I'm not going to do any fringe. I've said before, I do not like fringe, not my thing. So I'm going to be right back, and I will have the hat done so you can see the difference between crochet and knit for this yarn. I will be right back. Alright, so there's the hat. There's the scarf. You can see the difference between the two. I hope you have liked, I have earned your like and subscription. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again. Bye.